15 biggest animals you won't believe exist. Humans may walk around like we own the joint, but when it comes to the actual size or strength, we are not even close to some of the beasts that roam the planet. While sharks and spiders have their monopoly over movie screens, spiders are not even on the list today, and only one shark has made it here. The general opinion is that prehistoric creatures were the ones that were the biggest and heaviest creatures to ever exist. However, you will be surprised to know that the biggest animal ever still exists today. Here are the 15 biggest animals you won't believe exist. Let's go. Number 15. Giant Weta. The giant weta is one of the biggest insects on Earth, easily dwarfing most bugs and even some small rodents. The word weta comes from the ancient Maori language and actually means God of Ugly Things. With ears on its knees and its ability to breathe through its exoskeleton, the giant weta can even weigh more than your regular rats. However, they are almost on the brink of extinction thanks to rats and cats, and are now largely bred in captivity. Considering that this species is older than some dinosaurs and has been around for more than 190 million years, it is certainly worth keeping around. Number 14. The Hercules Beetle. The largest beetle in Central America and the strongest insect on our planet, the Hercules beetle has a really fitting name. It is also one of the largest flying insects in the world and can be easily found in the rainforests of Central America, South America, and a group of islands in the Caribbean Sea called the Lesser Antilles. The larger size of this monstrosity of an insect is partially due to its long horn, which in some cases can grow bigger than the actual body of the creature. The males have two horns. The top one comes out of the body and the bottom one comes out of the head. They are used to fight other male Hercules beetle, for defense and for mating rights. What the beetle will do is pick up the enemy in its horns, fly up and slam it down into the ground, causing the enemy to break its neck. Not only is it strong, but it can give you one heck of a body slam. Number 13. Devil's Flower Mantis. The devil's flower mantis is a species of large praying mantis found among wildflowers of eastern Africa. The scientific name of the devil's flower mantis is Aedelomantis diabolica. Devil's flower mantises grow to be roughly 4 to 5 inches in length, with the females generally larger than the males, and they are among the largest of all praying mantises. Devil's flower mantises are popularly sought after as exotic pets. However, they do not thrive in captivity and are quite expensive. Number 12. The giant Gippsland earthworm. Earthworms are usually seen as those calm and humble creatures living underground, but not when those creatures are underground in Australia. Just like every other bizarre creature you ought to stumble upon down under, even the earthworms there are unique. The largest ever Gippsland earthworm caught was around 10 feet in length. That's like a snake-sized earthworm. Despite the bizarre specifications on this one, it is rather a harmless creature that ducks out at the slightest possibility of coming across any other creature. It is also currently specified as an endangered species due to the ever-dwindling numbers because of agriculture in its native region. Number 11. The huge goldfish. Mike Martin, who has been fishing for over 20 years, has his fair share of epic stories to tell, but only a few can come close to the time he caught a huge goldfish. Now, when we say goldfish, most of you would imagine a tiny little creature that can hardly grow to be only a few inches. But not the one Mike caught. You see, he caught one that measured more than 15 inches and tipped the scales at about 3 pounds. Yep, you heard that correctly. And what if we told you this isn't the first time a large goldfish was ever caught? The Guinness World Record for the longest goldfish is held by a chap named Joris Gijsbers from the Netherlands, and his fish was measured at a whopping 19 inches. Number 10. The Megabat. This crazy flying bat weighs in at about 3 pounds on average and has a wingspan of about 6 feet. Despite the insane proportions and the scary appearance of this one, it is rather a harmless creature that eats fruits. They are very social creatures and like to live in groups. They even search for food in groups and can be seen feasting in large numbers when they find what they want to eat. And unlike regular bats that you probably know of, they do not rely on sonar tech to fly around or locate their meals. Rather, they have big eyes and have excellent eyesight. Number 9. Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab is the largest arthropod on the planet, with an average leg span of around 13 feet and tips the scales at about 42 pounds. These are gentle giants and are mostly known to live as scavengers that live off dead animals or plant matter on the ocean floor. Well, that's something we know now, but in the olden days, it was thought that these crabs pull sailors off the ships and drag them to the bottom of the ocean. Well, that was only in Japanese maritime folklore. Number 8. Giant rabbits. The Flemish giant is the largest rabbit breed in the world by weight. Some people theorize that this breed was created by crossing Belgian rabbits with the giant Argentinian rabbits that were brought back from overseas by 16th century sailors. In any case, the result was a giant rabbit that wound up being nicknamed the King of Rabbits in honor of its impressive size and personality. But among its many names, the best one would be the Gentle Giant, which was given to it for its uniquely docile personality and its loving behavior as a pet. And just for perspective, they are easily comparable in size to a pet dog and can weigh north of 25 pounds. Number 7. The Super Cow. Cowboy Tough Chex is more than just a cow. This bull sports horns that are a total of 8 feet from end to end. For comparison here, the tallest ever basketball player in history was only 7 feet 7 inches tall. This bull lives in Oklahoma and was recently sold for a price of $165,000 to a breeding facility. The huge price tag is justified as the breeders claim that such a unique bull would be highly desirable to produce a lineage of fine bulls for many years to come. Interesting. Number 6. Green Anaconda. With a weight of 440 pounds and a length of nearly 26 feet, with the largest observed snakes reaching over 30 feet in length, the green anaconda is the largest snake on the planet. There have been unconfirmed sightings of these snakes reaching up to 100 feet in length. Since these are not scientifically verified, many believe that when frightened, people seem to exaggerate what they see and what they perceive. Let's just hope there are no 100 feet long anacondas wandering about in the wild. They typically feed on large rodents, tapirs, capybaras, deer, peccaries, fish, turtles, birds, sheep, dogs, and aquatic reptiles. They have been known to occasionally prey on jaguars. Number 5. Colossal Squid. Scientists still don't agree whether there is more than one species of squid in the animal world. Some experts say there are 8 different species. This animal that dwells in the ocean depths can reach 59 feet in length and weigh 606 pounds. However, on average, it measures 30 feet long and is still one of the biggest animals in the world. On average, female giant squids are around twice the size of males from the tip of their beaks to the ends of their 2 longest tentacles. Number 4. Godzilla? Is that you? Just kidding. A giant alligator spotted calmly walking across a golf course in Florida, and it left the whole world shocked. It looked like a scene straight out of a Jurassic Park movie, or Godzilla itself. However, Floridian golf courses and massive gators go hand in hand, especially if the courses are surrounded by water features. Casual, semi-pro, and even top professional golfers have all had various encounters with huge alligators while playing in parts of America, particularly Florida. Alligators can grow up to 14 feet in length, and some have even recorded alligators that measured more than 15 feet. Number 3. Hogzilla. Probably the largest wild hog ever seen was apparently shot by an 11-year-old boy named Jameson Stone with the help of a pistol. The pig was so big in size that experts had to be called in to examine it, and they weighed it at over 1,000 pounds and was more than 10 feet in length. The boy was actually out hunting with his father in eastern Alabama when he spotted the beast and had to put it down with multiple shots using a .50 caliber revolver. The story goes like, the boy chased it down for more than 3 hours. Now that is some persistence right there. Number 2. Megalodon. Megalodon, which translates exactly to big tooth, is the biggest shark and was the largest predator that ever lived. Yeah, they went extinct millions of years ago. Reaching lengths of up to 60 to 70 feet and an estimated weight of over 60 tons, the Megalodon is the largest known predator in Earth's history. To compare this size, the largest modern great white sharks max out around 23 feet and 3.5 tons. This makes the Megalodon nearly 3 times as long and 20 times as heavy as the great white shark. Some believe that this monstrosity of a shark still exists within the dark corners of our ocean. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Number 1. Blue whale. Blue whales take the top spot on today's list, and you'd be surprised to know that this is the largest animal that has ever existed on our planet. They are still bigger than the biggest dinosaurs that ever lived, and even bigger than the Megalodon. These magnificent marine mammals rule the oceans at up to 100 feet long and upwards of 200 tons. Their tongues alone can weigh as much as an elephant, their hearts as much as an automobile. Blue whales reach these mind-boggling dimensions on a diet composed nearly exclusively of tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. During certain times of the year, a single adult blue whale consumes about 4 tons of krill a day.